Hello, my name is Mercury and welcome to this brand new episode of Media FA. Today I am alone. Today I'll be discussing the new, the brand, how do you say it? The most recent news about the most recent news about the Pokémon Scarlet and Violet DLC, the Hidden Treasure Area Zero. I know it is all from August. Just to clear it up, it's all from August. For everything from August. The DLC Teal Mask releases in next week. It releases actually, so we are not that far off from the release of the DLC. So yeah, there's that to look forward to. So I was under the assumption that the Direct would be our the Presents would be our only thing pertaining to Pokemon in the month of August. However, I was wrong. I was almost immediately wrong, actually. I think the day after the Presents, they announced that there was gonna be news that there's gonna be some more news. Not even a week after. I mean, it was the week after, but not even like a week after. We had news coming in at Worlds, which was that weekend. So yeah, there was that. And then in Worlds, they announced they announced things we're gonna talk about here. One thing, but then they also announced there's gonna be some more news on the 22nd. So August, yeah, I had some things going on. So, what did I think? What were the news? What did I think about them? Well, we'll get into them here. Yeah, there's everything after Direct. Like I said, Teal Mask comes out in September, or like next week. So they had to kind of up the ante with the promotion, and well, if you guys don't know, most of the things from the Teal Mask leaked, like a few like last week, and yeah, I mean, they don't have much to keep secret. I will say that I won't be discussing the leaks here because I respect people. I know I discussed the leaks when Scarlet Violet were coming out. But I've decided not to discuss leaks anymore. I will be saying that there's not much left to reveal from the from the DLC in general. So yeah, there's that. Not much on Indigo Disc is leaked, mainly because we don't know much about it anyways. But yeah, there's that. So leaving it there. So let's begin. Let's begin with what was revealed at Worlds today. Not today. What was revealed at Worlds on August 13th. That was the date. And that was the many surprises await in the Hidden Treasure Area Zero trailer. So first off, we're gonna start off with the, I guess, Pokemon that they quote unquote revealed in this trailer. They did reveal more information about the Paradox Pokemon they revealed in the Presents, which were Iron Crown and Raging Bolt, or Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, whatever we want to go with. I'm gonna go in order of the trailer. And yeah, hold on. Here it is, Iron Crown. Iron Crown is exclusive to Pokémon Violet, of course, and it is Cobalion. It is based on Cobalion. It is only going to be in Part 2. Paradox Pokemon, it is Steel type, Steel Psychic type. It has the ability Quark Drive, which is standard for It's standard for Paradox Pokemon. That's what Iron Leaves has. And as a new signature move, Tachyon Cutter, which is just it is like swift as a miss, and it always does 2 hits. But not really much special about it. There's nothing much. There's nothing a lot special about the move itself. It's just there. Iron Crown is one of the more, like, I don't want to say uncreative. It's just that all of the Paradox Pokemon that are from Pokemon Violet, all they just look like it's like ones from the future. And I gotta say the actual the idea of the horns is pretty cool. It's not really something on Cobalion itself. Cobalion does have the sword when it comes out the top, and so does Virizion. But Iron Leaves doesn't have that. It has that, but it has like a triangular shape instead. And Cobalion, Iron Crown here has the whips. I guess they are the horns, but they kind of like whips. So yeah. Something interesting here is that it says that it can be encountered during an event that occurs in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, Part 2, Dingo Disc. That is interesting to me because that maybe implies that we're not going to find it. Like it worries me a little because it sounds like you'll only be able to find one, and that's not what. I don't think we're only gonna find one of these. I really hope we don't find only one of these, because I really do need Raging Bolt in my Pokédex. But event, like, it might be event like like it's a story event or something. You go into like a in a part of Area Zero and you get to find more Iron Crowns and maybe even more Raging Bolts and other stuff like that. I keep dropping this thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's an event where it only happens once. I really hope that's not the case, because because you should. I think you should be able to find more than once, because these aren't legendary Pokemon. And the reason why I think it made sense for Iron Leaves and Walking Lake to be only one is because they're raids. They're not things that happen here. But here they they're only. It's only it isn't an event. I don't know if it's like a story event where you'll be able to go deeper into Area Zero and you'll be able to find these in the wild normally, or is it an event like Terra Raids, I guess, or it's like a scripted story when you only get one of these. I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, it's interesting. So, I mean, it's at least interesting one of the two that they revealed, but yeah, the Iron Crown is one of these. Moving on to the other Paradox Pokemon they revealed, Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt, it can be encountered. It's again, it says the event thing. I really hope Raging Bolt, I really hope we can find more Raging Bolt, because I only have one friend who plays Scarlet. So yeah, there's that. Man, I really want a Raging Bolt to make my living. is again Paradox Pokemon, Electric Dragon, and it has the photosynthesis ability. Again, pretty usual stuff for a Pokemon like this. So yeah. It has a pretty interesting design. We kind of speculate. People speculated it would be like a sauropod looking design, and well, here it is. Yeah. It has again like Iron Crown. It has a new signature move, Thunderclap, which is actually it's like what do you call it? It's a move. I don't remember which move like this lets you. But it's a move. What it does is that it makes you go first if the opponent is choosing an attack. So I don't think it matters. I think in the reveal, it showed a Pokemon using a priority move, and this like went first. So I think it's the only move that can like go before a priority move. Which is really interesting to think about. Yeah. And it can only do that if the Pokemon was already doing an attack. So it's like Sucker Punch. Can Sucker Punch go above? Can Sucker Punch actually go like after sort of moves? There's a priority +1. So yeah, it just seems that. So it's a priority of +1, which is normal. I don't think it's a priority +2 move yet. Like that's normal priority. Like a normally priority Here we go. Oh, I'm completely wrong. Okay. There are moves that are actually above 1 priority. Extreme Speed, Feint, yep. Fake Out has +3, yeah. The one that has the most priority is Helping Hand, which is a +5. So it will go up before, maybe it has a +5 priority. Yeah, just saying that. So it looks interesting. What I gotta say is that the design of the Scarlet Paradoxes are much more interesting than the design of the Violet Paradoxes, because they can do a lot more stuff. Just saying about the Paradoxes that it seems that the type thing, the type patterns are gonna be that the ones based on the Scarlet ones are gonna be they're gonna keep their type and be Dragon, and the ones in Violet are gonna have Psychic. instead of fighting, which means that Terrakion, the Paradox Terrakion will be Rock Psychic, and Paradox Entei will be Fire Dragon. This is also the second Electric Dragon Paradox Pokemon, which is okay. Like this is a bit much. Of like the same category being the same type. I still prefer Walking Wake over Raging Bolt, and I'm pretty indifferent to both Iron Leaves and Iron Crown. I'm kind of waiting. Whatever the Paradox Terrakion will be called, probably like Iron Boulder or something. It'll probably look the same. I'm not expecting much. And Raging Bolt, these guys all look very different. So yeah, there's that. Also, I was right. Last time. Oh yeah, I mentioned this in the presents that I was right that these weren't gonna be exclusive to just Virizion and Suicune. So yeah, moving on. From the Pokemon, we're gonna go into the articles that are on the website, which is the first one is a 19th Terra type has been discovered. So let me just go to the news. All right. Just reading through this. It seems that there's gonna be a new Terra type in the game. I'm unsure what it does. On the pictures, it looks like it lets it gives the Terra boost to all of its moves. Here we have a Excalibur with just a 19th Terra type. So yeah, This is the 19th type technically. So what this 19th Terra type seems to be is that it's not what I actually was gonna go into this episode talking about, where it's gonna be like, oh, it'll be super effective against everything. Like you're gonna use this move and it's gonna be super effective against everything. That's what it seems to do with Terra Blast. I'm not lying. That's what it seems to do with Terra Blast. Terra Blast will just become like an all-arounder and just be super effective against everything. It's fighting against a Dragonite, so actually I'm completely wrong. Or maybe I am, I don't know. Or maybe I'm not, I don't know. It just seems that it'll be something. It'll be like a random, I don't know how it's gonna be with the Terra Blast. But it makes it seem that it's gonna be just like every Terra type combined. So yeah, there's that. And you're gonna be able to use every move with the plus, like, with the stab bonus of Terra, which sounds cool. You're gonna get a stab boost to every move you have, which is insane to think about. This will make like those raid challenges, they're gonna be a whole lot easier. But interesting thing, we don't know what this does to like the normal Pokemon. Maybe it just changes maybe all it does is change the defensive and not the defensive. Maybe it keeps, maybe if this Excalibur, what it'll do is it'll keep the Dragon Ice typing. And it'll be only like that. I really couldn't say. So yeah, moving on to our second article, which is hold fierce battles using the new moves Upper Hand and Psychic Noise. So looking up here, Okay, there are gonna be new moves, and this is exclusive to. This is mostly for Indigo Disc. This first part, second part will be much more about the Teal Mask. But there's new moves. Upper Hand, which is, let me just read it real quick. Oh no, wait. Okay, so it says here. This is the move I was thinking of earlier. Oh, it's a priority move. I'm pretty sure that Thunderclap is gonna be a priority move. This is what I was talking about. It seems that Upper Hand will be that. I don't know. It says if the target is using Chinese priority move, Upper Hand will get the jump on. Okay, so it seems that any priority move that is chosen here, Upper Hand will go over that. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be our first move with +6 priority because this is a priority move. So again, like I said earlier, Helping Hand has a +5. If this has a +6 priority, it'll go over Helping Hand, which is insane. Like you and it will cause the opponent to flinch. So it's insane. Like you will not get that Helping Hand boost, and this move will fail with the target running a priority move. So it is exclusive to blocking priority moves, which is wild to think about. So yeah, it seems pretty useful, but kind of sequential. Like you only like very situational. That's the word I was looking for, situational. That you do use this in like a normal playthrough. Like I'm probably not gonna be using this, but it seems pretty competitive. It's kind of the same thing in the world. It's mainly competitive stuff. So yeah. Next move is Psychic Noise. It's just a normal psychic move, kind of, but it also prevents it does heal block. Yeah, even has the animation for heal block. So it's a damaging heal block, which I think has more usage than heal block. Mainly because I don't really see heal block that much. I don't think heal block's in the game in general. So yeah, it will not be able to recover HP through moves, abilities, or items for a certain number of turns. So it's just heal block, but it does damage, which is pretty cool. I wonder if it's gonna be, especially since we're gonna talk about later, if this is gonna be probably a move that is affected, that's gonna get a power up boost by Pokemon that have the ability that that boosts like sound moves. I know it's not Cacophony, but I need to know which one it is. Identical to Soundproof. Oh no, wait, no. I was looking for the other one. Sound-based. Let's just go into sound-based moves. Pokemon with Fluid Voice becomes water-type moves. Former use of Punk Rock are boosted. So it's like, for example, like I guess it's just toxicity. Like if it's gonna be affected by Liquid Voice and Punk Rock. Like, is this gonna be like, is Toxicity gonna be able to learn this move, and is Premier gonna learn this move, because it's gonna be pretty huge, not pretty huge, but a pretty cool thing to have a stab move that's a heal block on it. And same here with this. You get a 30% boost and heal block, so you can't recover from that. That sounds pretty good. I have no idea if that's how it's gonna work, but there's that, yeah. All right, so that's pretty much all to say about the Article 2. It seems like a pretty big step up. So I'm just interested to see how this moves work, especially the second voice. Moving on to Article 3. Familiar first partner Pokemon are appearing in spades. So all this really says is that all of the starter Pokemon, aside from obviously the ones from this region, are going to be in the game, able to be caught. Yeah. It's all of them. There's none left over. There's none excluded. It's all of them. We already have some of the partner Pokemon. Specifically, we have Charizard. We have the Charizard line, Typhlosion line. After that, they skipped 4 and 5. We have Samurott line, the Gen 6 starters, the Decidueye line, and the Gen 8 starters already in the game. And so this adds the Gen 3 starters. No, it adds Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Gen 2 starters, Gen 3 starters, Gen 4 starters, Snivy, and Tepig. And it also adds Litten and Popplio. So yeah, pretty cool that you were able to catch these. It makes sense. These are gonna show up in the Blueberry Academy terrarium. It makes sense because the terrarium is like artificial, so these are Pokemon that aren't normally found in the wild. So it's pretty cool that you'll be able to find these just in the wild in this environment, because they're not actually in the wild. So yeah, it's pretty cool. These are probably gonna have a good chunk of the Pokédex on them. So yeah, I'll probably get to breeding the ones we already have, because I get their Poké entries early. So yeah, there's that. So that's it about the first one. Now moving on to the Teal Mask news. The Poltergeist reveal, which was on August 22nd. And we had the Poltergeist. Okay. So just gonna look for it. From roster. Here we go. Poltergeist, the matchup Pokemon, it's Grass Ghost. It has a new ability, Hospitality. Yeah. It is the convergent Pokemon from Sinistea, which, even though it's called Poltergeist. And yeah, I mean, they are completely unrelated. So yeah, the difference is, I think that Sinistea is the tea. It's not the cup. It's the tea that is possessed, and in here, it's the cup that's possessed. Actually, no, wait, I think I'm wrong. Actually, no, wait, I think I'm right. I'm not sure. I think... Yeah, no, it's the fact that in this one, I think in Sinistea and Poltergeist and Poltegeist, it's the tea that's possessed, and in Poltergeist is the cup that's possessed. That has dominion over the tea. And in Sinistea and Poltergeist, it is the tea that's dominion over the cup. Okay, yeah, there's that. It's Grass Ghost, not that good of a. I don't think it's that good of a typing, but it's definitely there's Grass Ghost. It's pretty interesting. It has ability Hospitality, which what it does is that when this Pokemon enters a battle, it will restore a small amount to the allies' HP. It might be a 16th, an 8th of the HP. It says here, drank all down all the matcha the poltergeist made. So this might be the, like I said, that's what the convergency of this all is. So yeah, there's that. It's a pretty interesting ability. Yeah, the I'm not talking about the leaks here, but yeah, design is okay, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Well, I'm just glad is that we're getting new Pokemon and that aren't just legendary or like in or mythical, like we're getting, like we got in the last game, Sword and Shield, where it was almost exclusively those, aside from the Galarian Slowpoke line. So yeah, I mean, just more new Pokemon that are this way. I like it, but what I don't really get is the fact that it is only Dipplin, and I think they're all grass typed. All the new non-legendary, non-special Pokemon. We still don't know if like Okidogi, Monkey-Droid, and Pheasantipity are legendary or not. I'm not sure if they are. They sound legendary to me. I don't think we'll be able to catch more of them, but we'll find out and see if they're we'll see if they're legendary or not. What I'm glad is that we're getting more Pokemon that are legendary. That's all I'm glad for. So yeah, pretty interesting lineup. Pretty interesting things that came out here. Yeah, really glad that this is kind of the direction we're going. Again, this comes out next week, so very excited. Yeah, look forward to more news on Scarlet Violet as the DLCs come out. What's gonna happen here? What do you guys think about the news that they revealed in August for this DLC? What do you think of the DLC themselves up to now? You can discuss at least in the comments. I don't really care. Just yeah. That's about it. So yeah.